Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Creations by sooo. I got home from work at 5:30 in the afternoon, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take a quick little nap because I wasn't feeling very well. I had a headache, and I slept till 11:30 at night. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I didn't do my second card. Let me go ahead and do it. It is now 1:45 in the morning. So tomorrow's going to be another one of those days. Before we get started, I wanted to share two things with you. I wanted to share the happy birthday banner that I was working on yesterday that I told you guys about the mermaid. This is why I don't do birthday banner tutorials, because they're too large and they don't fit in my table. But this is the happy part of it, and as you can see, it's the little mermaid, and I use glitter paper because you know how I love my sparkle. And so this is the happy portion of it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. For those of you that watch my videos, I've mentioned Erin Condren planners before. I absolutely love Erin Condren planners. If you haven't looked into them, oh my goodness, you have to. ErinCondren.com. She's amazing, and not only is she amazing, her life planners are out of this world. So this is my 2014 life planner. You get to choose your covers, and not only do you get to choose them, they're removable, so you can order different covers throughout the year so you don't get bored. They are a bit pricey, but I'll tell you something, they are the best planners I've ever had. And I've had a few planners. So let me give you a quick glimpse of what it looks like. I love decorating my planner. So let's look at the month of October, for example. You have your month layout, and then you have your weekly layout, which I, as you can see, fill out pretty much. This is when we took Jade to Disney. So I do a lot of fun things. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys is because my sister ordered my 2015 planner for my birthday. My birthday was November 16th, and she ordered my new planner for 2015, and she surprised me with a cover, because you can customize the covers also. And you guys, I got it today at work, and I am, oh my goodness, I cried. Look at the cover that she custom made for me. This is my niece Jade. Look at that little face. Look at those cheeks. Oh my goodness. I can't. I love her so much. And then it says Jade's Titi, which means Jade's aunt. And then my name. Isn't this just the cutest little thing ever? And then she customized the inside with my favorite colors, pink and purple. So basically this is next year's. It starts in January. It comes with a little removable ruler also. You could remove it. So I cannot wait to start decorating this one and using this one. This one's also removable. But, hello, who's going to want to remove this cute little face? Like, literally, this is the only cover I will need all year. So, anyways, I'm already 3.5 minutes into this. I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is one of my passion, you guys, and I wanted to share that with you. Maybe I can do, like, a blog or something. I have a blog, but I don't really write in it. Alright, so let's get started with my card number 2 for my 12 Days of Christmas card series. I just bought this on Black Friday, and I got it on sale at Michael's for $19. And this is Create a Friend. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am not 100% sure how I feel about these little booklets. I prefer the larger booklets. I don't, you know, I mean, it's okay, but I prefer the larger booklets. It's more detailed. And anyways, on page 95, we're going to be using this little elf. See if it'll focus. We're going to be using the little elf. I think she's absolutely adorable. And we're going to be using 2 paper stacks. We're going to be using the Die Cuts with a View cardstock Glitter Brights, which is like my all-time favorite glitter paper of all times. I absolutely love this. Is heaven to me, this paper stack. I love it. But it's broken, and I have it up there. Let's see. I have it up there. And it's like all broken and into pieces. So I just wanted to show you guys the cover. So let me put this back over here. And then we're going to be using, again, because this is the only Christmas paper that I have. So I guess we're going to be using this pad a lot throughout the 12 days of Christmas card series, unless I go out and buy another stack. But this is my Recollections Bright Christmas cardstock paper. I bought this in 2012, and as you can see, I still have quite a lot of paper in here. So let me go ahead and get this out of the way, guys, and then let me tell you what stamps we're going to be using today. What I did is this is the image. I've already put her together, and I used the hide feature in the Cricut Craft Room, and I hid her little face, and what I did is I stamped her, and I used a Peachy Keen stamp set. This is March 2013 stamp set, and the face that I used was this one. Okay, and now that I think of it, let me get my blush Copics so that I can give her some cheeks. Then, oh, I ended up not using this one, so we don't need that one. And then for the inside stamp we're going to use today is from Hero Arts, and it's going to be the Merry Christmas. Alright guys, now I think we're ready to get started. Now, for holiday cards, I absolutely love using 5x5 cards. They're my favorite. I think it gives you the most space available, the most real estate for you to be able to decorate the card. So what that is, it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cut at 5.5, and then we're going to score it at 5.5, and that's going to give us our card base. Okay, here we go. I hope you guys don't get tired. I don't plan to make all my cards 5.5 by 5.5. I just really love that size. Alright, Martha's scoreboard out of the way. It's really late, guys. The good thing is my mom is like because my mom lives with me, and she's a night owl, so she's watching TV. So I'm not really disturbing anybody because it's just me and her. Alright, so let's go ahead and score that. Let me decorate the inside, which is going to be very, very simple. Out of that paper stack, what I did was cut out this paper stack, this pattern paper that we're going to use for the front of our card, and then this, it's the continuation of this, and I just cut it as a little border, and we're going to adhere that to the inside of our card. Okay, it's a little shy of being absolutely perfect in size, but it'll do. So let's add some ATG to the back of this layer. So guys, how was your Monday back from Thanksgiving? It took me a bit to adjust. I'm not gonna lie. My blade on my paper trimmer needs replacement, so literally, like, it's not doing the best job at cutting. It cuts the cardstock fine. It's just the paper. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and use my mouse pad to stamp our sentiment in the middle, which is just a simple Merry Christmas. And we're going to use Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Let's go ahead and ink this up real good. And we're just going to center this, and hopefully it's straight, because there's nothing worse than a crooked sentiment. Oh, it came out pretty good. So see, that's the inside. It's very simple, nothing too fancy. I mean, in retrospect, I could have put a white cardstock and it might have looked a little bit better, but we're trying to keep it simple. Now, before I do that, because I always forget, I'm going to use my personalized stamp from the Stamps of Life to stamp the back. I always keep this mounted on this acrylic block, and somehow I always forget to stamp my cards. So I'm trying to make it a point that I remember to to use it. And I feel that with these stamps at the beginning, when I first bought a stack, and I don't know if you guys saw it in one of my videos, I didn't like those stamps very much. But what I've noticed is the more you use them, the better they stamp. And now I absolutely love them. So that's my handmade stamp. Now let's get started in decorating the front of our card. So let me get that out of the way. We're not going to need this anymore, and we're not going to need this anymore. Let's add some ATG to the back of our colored layer, our pattern paper. And I'm definitely going to need an extra cup of coffee tomorrow. I knew that nap was a bad idea, but I really did think I was only going to maybe nap for like an hour or two. 5.5 hours later, or 5 hours later, there I was. Still sleeping. And if it wasn't because the dog barked, I probably would have slept all night. That's how tired I was, and my head hurt so bad. Because I was, you know, I was getting used to going to sleep late during my little mini vacation. Okay, guys. God, I hate when this looks like this. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. So this is going to be the front of our card. I don't know if the lighting in here is off today. I don't know what is going on. But anyways, this is the front of our card. And I've gone ahead and... let me do her cheeks here before I forget. This is Copics R20. Can you see that? Let me see. Copics R20. And we're going to use that to give her some rosy cheeks. Okay. There we go. So what I did was I cut her out at 4.5 inches. So she's a pretty good size. You know how I love my bling. So I added bling to the bottom of her. Okay, I don't know what is going on. Let me see something here. Is that lighting better, guys? I think so. I added bling to the bottom of her shoes. I did the glitter paper with the green and the red. I left it brown because I didn't want her to be too shocking with like black. And then I put a little bling at the top of her little hat, and I added a little Christmas flower that I got from Michael's. These little packs at the dollar station at Michael's. And then I added glossy accents to her eyes and her tongue. And didn't she come out cute? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give her some freckles. Now that oh, excuse me. Now that the Copics dried up. So there she goes. Because you know it's cold outside. She's Santa's helper and she has rosy cheeks. And then I gave her little earrings, of course, because she's a little girl elf. So I went ahead and added pop dots, or pop squares in this case. Because since I added the glossy accents to the eyes, I'm not 100% sure that it's completely dry. So I don't want to completely flip her over and add adhesive to the back. Besides, cards are more fun when they're popped up. Don't you agree? I love popped up cards. I know it's a little bulky to mail, but... you know, now that I think of it, I should have added a white layer inside the card. It would have given it a much better pop. And maybe I could have stamped the Merry Christmas in like a red. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and I also cut out, I don't want to put her completely down. I also cut out the Santa's helper. And I added bling to the little Christmas flower in the middle. So I know that this little gift, which I've also put on pop dots in the back, I added a little bling in the middle of the bow. I know I want that down here in the corner because that's where all the rest of the gifts are. And then I think I'm going to put her, but I want to, this is going to be straight down. Okay, so she's going to be at a little bit of an angle. This is going to be a little bit of an angled card. I know that for some people, I have OCD for some things, And some people want everything straight, but I think that, you know, sometimes a little bit of an angle isn't too bad. So let's go ahead and press her down. Make sure she's adhered good to the card. Okay. Then I'm going to, let me leave that for last. Let's add some ATG to the back of the sign. You know, guys, I want to give you guys a little bit of a little tip when gluing your there we go. Put that down. Perfect. When gluing your glitter paper on top of glitter paper, I like to use my quick dry adhesive because sometimes it's hard for it to adhere to each other since it's a shiny surface. So to make sure that it doesn't come apart, I suggest using quick dry. This is my favorite go-to glue. I love this glue, and it's a little expensive. It's like $8 a bottle, but I've had this for almost, if not over a year, and I still have a good amount. Maybe it might be around here, maybe. So, you know, and I've used it quite a bit. So I really like it. So that's a little helpful tip if you're trying to glue shiny surfaces to shiny surfaces. That might be a good solution. And what I love about that is even if it seeps through just a little bit, it's okay because it dries clear. You know what? In a world that's all tilted on this card, let's put this straight. Alright guys, well this was my simple card for today. This is my second card in my 12 Days of Christmas card series. This is the inside, which like I said in retrospect, I should have added like a white background. But I kind of like the red with the green contrast and just this in white. I think it looks cute. And the back of my card. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me for my card number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's very simple, but I think she's super cute and I wanted to share her with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day because I'm sure you're going to watch this during your day on Tuesday. And I wish you guys nothing but the best during the holiday seasons. And I'll see you tomorrow for card number 3. Thanks guys. Have a great day.